Hi, my name's Jane Scrivner and I just want to take this time to introduce you to your Warm Orb kit. Hopefully by now it's arrived, or even if you're just thinking of purchasing one, then what I'm going to do is just go through everything that's in the box, why it's in the box and what you can use it for, to hopefully tempt you to take this project on. Now, Warm Orb, I've been using this in the professional market with my skincare range for many years now, and it got me thinking, why don't we have this sort of thing at home? I think it's really important that we do look after our skin, and obviously most people do think that, but I've often found that everybody's really happy to say that they go down the gym and they work out and they stay healthy. Everybody's really happy to say that they eat healthy, or at least try and eat healthily. But as soon as it comes to skincare, it completely divides people. Some people think, oh no, I just nip into a local well-known chemist and buy whatever's on offer. Or other people say, oh yes, I have 17 products that I need to apply every day, otherwise my face falls off. And I think there's a really important mid-ground where we have a really good daily routine, but at the same time, once a week, we really take the time to look after our skin. And that's why Warm Orb was created. It's the orb in the professional market and Warm Orb for use at home. And what I'm trying to get people to do is realise that if you do some extra work just once a week, it takes only about 20-25 minutes, and you'll see a huge difference in your skincare. So, what have we got in the box? What does Warm Orb consist of? The first thing we've got, obviously, is Warm Orb, which is really cute. It's not turned on at the moment, but it's a round orb, as you can see, and often people say, why did you call it orb? And you say, because it's round and it's an orb shape. The lid comes off and there's an orb chamber in there. And what happens with that is you always put the product that you're going to use into the orb cup, and you get 2 of those. You click that in and then you put the product in there. You also get a docking station. So you drop your orb onto the docking station with the product in. And then you put the lid on. You stick that gorgeous lid on. It comes with a power supply, which is an adapter, which means it's very low voltage, so you're not going to be burning the electricity. And then depending on whether or not you're based in the UK or anywhere else in the world, it comes with 3 plug adapters. I'm obviously going to use the one for UK. And you just drop this, and this is where I'm not very technical, you drop that plug onto, do I know how to do this? Yes. You drop the plug onto the socket and you click that into place as well. So that takes a few practice goes. And then this goes into the end of the wire at the base of the docking station so that you can plug that in, and then you should be good to go. Other things that come with your orb is you will get a full-size nourishing cleanser, because for me it's all about the cleanse. It's always been about the cleanse, and this is what this first sequence is about. It's about cleansing, nourishing, hydrating, illuminating. So you get a full-size cleanser, which is indeed the entire pot of cleanser for you to use, and that comes with a scoop to scoop it out with so you're not using your fingers in the pot, and then it comes with an extra fluffy mitt. Don't know if I can get that out of the light, so that you've got definitely one fluffy mitt to use in your routine. Then we thought it would be really good if you had lots of other things. Whoops. So we've got a little bag for you to put everything in when you have finished using your orb, a really nice Jane Scrivner cotton bag. You've got the user guide, so there's absolutely no excuse. You've got to get this right. You've got to be able to use it and clean it properly and look after it properly. And then we've got the really important sequence sheet. Now, you might not be able to see this on the camera and the lighting, but with the sequence sheet, you've got the entire step-by-step guide so that you can see how you can use it. It takes you through the entire facial, absolutely no problem on how you can do that facial. So you can just prop that up in front of you when you've got your product and you're ready to go. Something else that we've put in there that we think is really valuable is a little headband, a little 5mm scoop, so that you don't waste any product, but you make sure that you've got enough product. We have another extra fluffy mitt, and then we've got that entire sequence on a little card there, so that once you've got used to it, you could just use that as a sort of a little memory for you to do the facial. And then we have, wrapped beautifully in tissue, we've got your own orb brush that you can use, and we'll use that in that first demo film that hopefully you're about to watch. So absolutely everything you need, and then once you've done your entire treatment, we have also put in just a fabulous little sample pot of our award-winning 00 cream just to finish the whole treatment off. So this is the first treatment that Warm Orb is being introduced with. I recommend that you really do this every 7 days. Make a date to skin invest. Really invest in your skin. Takes about 25 minutes and your skin feels absolutely gorgeous and luscious after you've done it. And there's no doubt that once you've done it, if you can really carry on, you will see a huge difference, even after the first one, but definitely after the first month. And then if you wanted to, we are doing skin kit bags so that every month you could get another kit to do another completely different facial or mini body treatment that you can apply from your Warm Orb. So don't use it just once and stick it in the cupboard. I just want you to use it throughout and see the difference it makes to your skin and your body. Thanks for watching.